Welcome, my lovely dears, to another session of definitely not downtime in sunrise and sunset. That's right, it's uptime, baby. When last we left off, our glorious heroes wrapped up their downtime with a good old-fashioned break into a building and dismantle a bomb adventure. And they broke in through the basement sewers and destroyed the enemy in the hot gates where their numbers counted for nothing. Were generally pretty successful. As we pick up, people have decided on things that they want to go and gather a little information for before actually heading out into the desert. There is also the matter of loot. You have fresh bodies to Greyhawk. And although Ray's pulled the ripcord and murdered himself to escape, that doesn't change the fact that his goodies have been left behind.
Can't believe he didn't just stand there and let me eat him.
Yep. If everyone would please give me investigates for tossing the place over. You each get your own check as opposed to some kind of advantage hunt.
You got it, Chiefy.
Different things.
Oh.
Ah!
Okay, alright.
We're off to a good start there.
Horniers are on the ball.
They is.
I am so bad at investigation.
I mean, you only have a +0. So.
Oh yeah, of course. You're not
Better
good.
than me.
You worship the god of secrets, not the god of knowledge.
I know.
All right, I love it. Most of the party feeling real sleepy. But we have a couple, the Hornier crew and Anai, are awakeful.
Yeah, the Horniers all fucked each other before this, so they've got that post-nut clarity.
I see, of course. It's more like post-buffet, really, when all of you are involved. Dogs, cats, and foxes. True. We'll begin with Ralu. What you discover is when you're like picking over the remains of Razor's body as it begins to disintegrate before you, the very tip of your scythe, as you sort of like prod your way through their clothing, hooks onto something. And as you feel this ethereal stuff try and continue to like cease its being and pull away, it instead gets all caught up. You've basically found yourself reeling in some kind of a fish, as it were. Roll me a d20.
Sure.
Nice. You find something very useful.
Well, we love seeing useful things.
You find a messenger amulet. This is part of a paired amulet that allows two people to converse with each other no matter the distance they're at. One belonged to Rays. You don't know where the sister amulet is.
Just gonna, we clearly just have to whisper into it, like, whoever you are, we're coming for you next.
You absolutely could. If you want to do a taken with this thing, you'd be my guest.
Yeah.
Ralu will absolutely do a taken into this thing.
You want to Liam Neeson this thing? Okay.
I have a very
give me an
specific
intimidate
set of
test.
skills.
I will give you an intimidate test. I will give you such an intimidate test.
2 crits in a row.
Roll a
Good job. D100.
Okay. Nine.
Where's that D handy? Gimme.
I did. It's a 9.
That 9, the little 9.
Goddamn.
Hello.
That would be great in Warhammer.
Yeah, that would be.
Okay. You hear a yelp of panic from a voice that sounds like it's got some kind of natural vibrato. You know, when people have like those multi-channeled throats, you can very typically get in sort of eldritchy monstery types. You hear one of this like bivalved voice goes, "Ah! "No!" And then there is a clattering noise as you're pretty sure they've now thrown the amulet. As you scare some ethereal being.
You spooked a ghost.
Oh, sorry, probably not ethereal. Eldritch. You spooked a monster.
That's even crazier.
That
Fair.
you unnerved an eldritch being. Good job.
I'm not sure I'll be able to find the other half of that amulet.
Well, they won't be touching it, so we can just fucking locate it.
Yeah, it's entirely
Maybe.
possible. You could scry the sister amulet as you hear it get yeeted and clatter. Ralu, as you listen, you can hear. It's also a good question. Yet another test. Give me a perception.
Oh no, I'm not good at that.
They're not as good at that one, but surely you wouldn't get a third crit.
No, I'll do the opposite.
No.
And
No,
then
you get a crit. It's just a crit fail.
Yep,
yeah, no, I'll just spend my inspo.
Okay,
So it's
starting
not a
with
crit
you
fail.
get this one free, but from now on, anytime anyone uses inspiration on a skill check in this game, I'm gonna be taking note.
Oh, okay.
You get this one free, but now you're all on watch. You're all on warning, as you guys have a cajillion means with which to edit and tweak rolls. And bad things also need to happen to keep the story kind of interesting. Well, yeah, Bridge used her, well, I used the failure that she owed me, so I didn't have to keep track of that anymore.
Understandable.
That's right.
Yeah. In the future, if you guys use inspirations, then just be aware that you're giving me something back in return.
You got it, Chief.
Oh, that's right. We're doing that now.
Yes, at least for a little while, and see how it affects the rate at which people use inspos or the impact that it might have. I have no way of knowing yet. Yeah, okay then. With the 19 instead, you can make out that the footsteps walking, or more like hurriedly scampering away, are one clawed foot and one, you'd swear, some kind of jingly peg leg.
I do.
There is a very definitive like movement or scamper to this individual as they leave whatever room it's in, and then you continue to listen, and it is quiet on the other end of this.
An eldritch pirate. I just
one Jack Sparrow.
yeah, I just told off Davy Jones.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what you get out of your investigation. Let's see here. Cass. I feel like the first thing you would do is start rummaging for goodies of some might consider monetary value.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toss the place looking for cash. There are storage boxes in this basement. Most of them are disused, like just already emptied out. Their contents haven't been put into this bomb.
Mm-hmm.
But there are still some crafting materials left hanging around in the bottom of one box. Leftovers that look like they're for some kind of stabilizing structure. You can see that there are like rubber gaskets from, well, goodness knows who made them, but it would be Jungle's rubber tree rubber. And there are pins made of metal used to sit inside these gaskets and make some kind of water sealing and like a balance mechanism to hold something aloft in it. Roll me a D100. We'll find out what these pins is made of.
43.
These are made of enchanted brass.
I wonder if my moms would be interested in buying these off us.
These aren't hoses, they're gaskets, so it's not vulcanized. It's just very, very thin.
Enchanted hose.
Enchanted hose.
Who's it?
No, sorry, no, I mixed up. I was reading that and thinking, enchanted brass. That's like,
I wish that's what we found.
yeah, but she said that. She said, you found
No.
enchanted brass. Like,
Enchanted brass. BRASS.
oh, brass.
I've always. I'm sorry. I apologize for being too British. Yes, enchanted
Yeah.
brass.
Everyone who wanted one has an invisible push-up bra now, though. That's almost
That is true.
enchanted.
You guys do have enchanted brass.
Does
Really
Kaz have an
is.
invisible
They're
push-up
not quite
banana
enchanted,
hammock?
but yeah, I guess I could have made that work.
A push-up sack.
Yeah, it's just a cup. It's to protect you.
You just have a ball bra.
It's just an invisible jockey. You don't want them
Oh,
slapping
that-
around. You don't want them slapping around while you're like in the middle of a fight. You might get your fucking
Or,
bag tackled.
or get the accidentally need, or get a rock just ricochet off.
Yeah, exactly. It's good. It's good for protecting the Ghiblies. Yeah, so these appear to be large pins of enchanted brass that can be used to like hold a spherical object in the middle of them.
In orb, you say?
If there were an orb, you have located no kind of orb.
That's true.
What you did locate though was a very dangerous bomb. Presumably this like balancing and like rubber gasketed holding mechanism was to carry a quite dangerous component that was part of making this bomb. And it's been, discarded and left aside without regards for how expensive this material actually is.
Neat. I wonder
Well,
if my
fairly sure
moms
it
would
could
like to buy
indeed
that off
be.
of us.
Yeah, probably. This sounds like the kind of thing they could like repurpose for an engine.
Yeah.
How much you want to sell it to them for?
How much is it worth?
You'd estimate its value at about 100 gold in materials.
I'll sell it to them for 90 gold.
Okie dokie. Yeah, you can get 90 gold.
Nice.
Yeah, they'll use that as fittings for an engine. Let's see. We have Maeve's investigation. Maeve, on the other hand, is looking for documents. That's her kind of shtick.
Yep.
And is going to go looking for correspondence, anything that could be used like that. And she finds nothing in the way of, like, signed or addressed letters or any genuine notes being delivered, but she does find what appear to be coded punch cards.
Ah, yes, they have an IBM down here.
Yeah, no, they're very, very old school, as in just the coding is just whatever their punch code is, like some alphabet conversion. So it just looks like a piece of like quite stiff vellum that's had a number of holes punched into it.
Right.
Statecraft training and recognizes this as some kind of spy card.
Didn't Anai actually
Ooh,
train
there
in
are
code
couples of
breaking?
them.
Yes, because I took
Yes.
the one feat for it, and it gives me that.
Yeah.
Yeah. She will hand that off to you then, so you can actually break the code on this, and she'll have located a number of the cards for you.
Well, I was gonna be busy today between trying to do locate with the actually can
What?
You want to try
No.
and finish any of those thoughts?
no well sorry I'm trying to figure out how we would try to see at least a direction of where the other thing was linked to, and I'm scrolling through spells, so my brain kind of wandered.
Okay. Yes, there is presumably some method of scrying available to you. You're all intelligent individuals.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I was trying to
yeah.
think if Arcana would work, but I'm thinking that it's probably going to actually be a spell.
Actual
I'm not
spell.
sure. Not sure what spell it'd be,
You-
so I'm looking.
Or an
Do you
object.
mean divination?
Maybe?
The cleric spell? Augury?
Maybe.
The
But for now,
cleric spell?
maybe. But for now, Anai, after being handed off all of these coded punch cards for you to put away and look into later, it is your turn to go uncovering things. It looks like you are getting a piece of generic something. Roll me a d4.
Okay. 1d4 you go. It's a 3.
You find a book. Roll me a d4 again.
I love books. It's a 4.
All right. You actually find a spellbook.
A spell book?
Yay.
Oh, you treat me so well, Skow.
I do. On a 1, it was going to be like a cookbook. I was kind of hoping it would be a cookbook.
Cookbooks with funny names are always good.
But hey, they're pretty golden. Let me pull up the old book of spells. Is there a 2.6 book of spells or still 2.5? I don't remember.
I think it's 2.5 still.
Yeah, for you guys it is.
Okay. Let us see here. This is an arcane book.
Very good.
Roll me a d3 real quick.
Sure.
Be support striker.
The
Oh,
two.
okay, it's a striker's book. Or some, damage output character's book, an artillerist's book.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay. There are quite a few ones. You're aware of most of the spells in this book. Like, there's just like your typical chromatic orb, magic missile. But you do find Cleona's corrosive consumption in this book.
Ooh, neat. Let's see here. What does that one do? That's a 3rd level one, or
It is a 3rd level spell.
Cleona's corrosive consumption? Huh. Neat.
It's a sweet arcane curse magic.
Savin, that spell doesn't have a range on it.
That's because it's touch. It's your hand.
It's a range
It
or
says make a
personal.
spell attack against a creature within
Personal.
your reach.
Oh, good. That pairs actually really well with the throne then.
Yes, the throne would in fact make your reach everywhere in the aura of the throne.
I will have to add that to my list soon then.
Generally, like, touch spells are incredibly good, so being able to make a repertoire of, like, throne adjacent touch attacks is pretty spicy.
I was so mad when Skyrim didn't have touch spells anymore because my favorite thing in Oblivion was a stealth touch spell build where you just go up and touch someone in the butt and they fall over.
I was actually trying to read through the spells most often, and I didn't see that many touch spells. I saw. I thought at least.
Some of them don't have, like, the word touch implicitly in, like, the, like, spell's name or something, but then you can see, corrosive consumption actually is your hand becomes the creature within your reach, yada, yada, yada. No, regardless,
Yeah.
that's the only interesting spell in there, but hey, it is one that I don't think you have.
Is one that I don't have yet.
Excellent.
Very
Right.
handy.
As for the rest of the crews with the 9 and the 9 and the 9, you find nothing and a nothing and a nothing. 999.
Excellent. It's funny that we all got 9s.
It is indeed. I don't have to get creative with that one. Yeah, that is you guys turning over the place. Now you have other things that you intended to get up to now that the summer holidays are at their end. Some gather informations to be performed. Let's quickly go through those again. Savin, you did a gather information.
Yes.
Let's see here. Your questions were whether there were what the nearest likely divine shard location is that you don't already know about.
Yeah.
And my response was essentially that for any of them to be around that you don't know about, then they have to be in places that can't be scryed. So instead, you're question is more accurately tilted towards places you know of that can't be scryed already. There is the moving castle, and there is a old lead mine in some mountains. Lead mine, obviously, just a very natural scry-proof kind of place.
Yep.
And that there is a chapel, place called the Easterness Lake, which, no fucking surprises, it's in the east. That is almost always haunted, and it's a chapel known for like rich Eastern families to like send adventuring groups to get them settled in. It functions for specialist experience training and or like miniature questy type things. But it is also a scry-proof location that's been around for a very long time, and no one's really discovered the means by which it continues to repopulate. It's never posed an outward threat, so it's just been mostly left be to be fucked around with by adventurers doing adventure things. Your other question was that if there were any known artifact or other esoterica in the deserts in particular that could temporarily at least revive someone from death. You could form a Fey Pact to do such a thing. That's like, when in doubt for like something esoteric and strange to be done, you can throw a Fey at a problem and hope you get a good result out of it. You do also, happen to know Hagen. You could score some kind of a divine boon.
Make a deal with Sap. Make a deal with Sap. No, I do plan on going to talk to Hagen today. So if you want to go with me,
Yes.
it'll be the first time Ralu's met him. She avoided him every single other time.
Yep. And hey, the streets are starting to be more properly populated now that the blasting and punishing summer heat has seen its way off and is tapering away in the end of the season.
People can finally go outside without turning into the pharaoh from what's it called? From the Mummy.
Indeed.
Is it still like dangerous for people to like be traversing across the desert still, or is it starting to become like travel?
No,
weather
it's no longer dangerous. It's just it's still just it's tapering off, so it's unpleasant, but it's not a drastically high DC. Like, you aren't going to get stroke from being out there.
Okay.
Apart from the usual stroke. Yeah, who else is going then with Ralu on her journey up to see Big Papa H?
I'm good. I'm gonna head off to the clean pole.
Sure.
Well,
Because
you've
even if
certainly got the
it's
cats in a
not,
mive.
just gonna say, oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking. I will go with, because even if it's not the hardest, it's always nice to have the cooler bear with you.
It is true. Walking around in Karin's company is like a genuine relief from the heat.
Should I bring my daughter to go and meet God?
Yes,
If you want to.
that sounds like an excellent thing. Do it.
I'll bring a
Young,
share with me.
impressionable. Why not say hi to God? Yeah, you scoop up the little one, and she will like flail and flap until close enough to like clamp onto your mane again. Like,
But
she's out of the part. She's out of the part of your life where she like needs to do so, but obviously it's still the comfy place to clamp.
I'll put like I've got that white cloak that was made for me by Masika. I'll put that over her. Because even if it's getting cooler, it's still not cool outside.
No, you have Karin. You have Karin with you as long as you're in her aura. You're chilling.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you've got air conditioning on the move.
But presumably she's also not there in my home when I start.
Yeah, she's not
when I
there
go
when
out.
you're, like,
So-
when you're going out.
Unless you want me to like come over, like say
Yeah,
hello.
you can visit. Like, I'm gonna go hit up a cafe. You want to come along? Karin, you do find yourself getting a lot more invites to just like random regular hangouts. People are like, oh, god damn it, I wanted the cool day.
At least it's not cool cat's adventure.
Indeed.
the
Just
big
cool
question
cars.
is though, are you in your bear form? Or are you in a human form?
I would
Just,
imagine human.
Because cuddling with kitten in bear form leads to less scratches than being in human form.
Also true.
Yeah, if Kita is gonna want to, like, yeah, I'll just switch up for.
Yep, you bear up, kitten will clamber over you. And then we'll eventually settle for being as high up as possible, which is probably like legs on shoulders, hands overhead.
Karin is the
Yeah.
tallest.
She is tall. And the little flap kitten's gonna do a little flap up there, where it is nice and
Yeah.
cool.
And lots of good sight range as well. Plus,
Yep.
she can dig her claws in, and it's like bear skin is really tough, so it's okay.
Yeah,
as
you're
long
probably
as-
you're probably like, ooh, that's relaxing.
That's why I asked.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's so nice.
You know
I can
those.
you can just see my face getting stretched. Like, oh yeah, this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
great,
exactly.
man.
Yeah,
She
you know
can make
those
as many
steel
biscuits.
wire.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the steel. There's the steel wire things that are on a little stick that when you push it down,
Yeah,
on one
yeah.
end, the wire spread out. It's just doing that.
She can make as many biscuits as she wants, and there's not going to be lines of blood dripping down her face.
Hooray! Yeah. All right then, you guys head up to the glorious House of Hagen. Hagen's House of Pancakes. It's great. Realistically, it is. It is busy as usual, but you guys are almost always afforded like pretty immediate courtesies from those that actually run the place.
Does Tally want to go along and meet the Golden Mother's patron?
Yeah, totes. Surprised at your particularly large party, but not that surprised. It's not the last time. You guys can head up, and I'm sure to cast the sound of just like dice being rolled around and coins moving and cards being flipped is just music to your little cackler ears. Truly, the casino is the holy place.
By
It
I
is.
can. Yeah.
Getting your goddamn worship on. And as you enter, there is a guard at the bottom of the stairs that lead on to Hagen's little open bar on the roof. One moment, please, sirs. The Lord is just currently speaking with someone. Can we get you a drink while you're waiting?
Juice, please?
Of course. And for the kitten, would they like? We have fresh milk.
Yes, fresh milk would be fine.
Wonderful. Yeah, they'll go and come back soon enough with a chilled pitcher of juice and some milk.
Oh,
They
you do like the tigers. You just freeze the milk into a block. You just have to keep them on yum 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 all that.
No, I was going to say what they actually do is the milk is chilled, but they then serve it in sort of leather water skin pouches, so the kitten can hold it without breaking it or tearing it or dropping it. Obviously, don't give kids glass, especially if they have claws.
Babes.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Cass, you can also have a chilled water skin of milk, a milk skin. You find that it is quite satisfying to just chew on this thing as you drink. You can see that Manticore Daughter is doing very much the same. Eventually, there is the sound of heeled feet click, 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 clacking, click, 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 clack down the stairs again. And someone will walk past you all. You can make perception tests if you would like.
Sure.
Wow. Very nice. Let's see. Get owned. You do not see
Nice.
through their disguise. A valiant try, though. You don't recognize the person sauntering past. Those of you with particular high scores, you recognize that they are in a disguise. They're wearing an outfit. You'd estimate like maybe 5'10" female slender, but that's basically all you can get out of them.
It would be very funny if it was Sam Spade in a female disguise.
You never know. And you won't know because of their sweet, sweet 21 disguise check.
Yep.
They will nod at you politely and continue on their way quietly, leaving naught but the clickety-click-clack of like platformed high heels in their wake. The guard at the bottom go, "The Lord will, of course, happily see you now."
Thank you
Surely
kindly.
so. And yeah, you're able to head upstairs. There's a sigh as Karin gets out of range of this dude. This god was like just chilling for a little while.
I'll be like, ah.
Yep. And yeah, you can see Hagen is sat on a like large stool, muscular, handsome, blonde-furred wolf man. Appears to be polishing glasses behind the bar. And we'll clunk, clunk, place them down and stand back up again. "It is a pleasure to see all of you once more. Welcome to my home."
Ralu will give like military style take a knee bow.
Ah, yes. I see you've changed since last we all met.
I do not recall meeting you, my lord.
That is very fair. You were, out of your way to avoid contact with me. Why, you could almost hurt this god's feelings.
My apologies.
You do not have to apologize for such a thing. Ah, and who is this one? And Hagen will step out from around the bar and approach Karin and Little Flapper.
My daughter with Damson. Her name is Ashera.
Ashera, a beautiful name. Light bless you,
Bend my head.
Ashera. He will reach up and give her a little boop on the snoot. She will, like, giggle, attempt to gnaw on his finger before it is pulled away just a little bit quick. Just too quickly for her to get out. Yeah.
I would first like to apologize to you. I did not consult you when I made my wish in upended reality, but the Golden Mother is more than a monarch. Just as she holds the righteous fury of the Manticore people, so too does she hold all of our hopes and dreams, and her destruction would be a dagger to the heart of my culture.
Yes, I'm not going to sit by and heartlessly blame you for putting a burden upon me, when that burden could otherwise be a martyrdom of sadness for an entire peoples. I will take on these burdens gladly, and she has proven a challenging student, let us say. But I relish the challenge. Of course, her first request, he says with some small amount of amusement, was to see me in a collar before her. I very and quickly informed her that was not how things would be working out. She seemed quite put out about the whole fact.
I understand. It is not the first time one of the Golden Mothers has tried such a thing. As I recall, last time she was smote down.
Oh, yes. Well, to be fair, none of them have gotten as close as this latest one, because none have been able to get within several feet of me before. There's usually one servant of the light instead, who has set to prevent any tragedies. In the fact that she stood before me and asked, I can safely say she has outdone all of her peers, even if it was ultimately a failure.
It is my hope that one day she, and by extension my people, become sentinels rather than conquerors.
A very hopeful endeavor. At the same time, this is not the first in a line of peoples who have had to walk away from outright bloodthirsty zealotry and take on a more temperate role in the world's growth. I hope this time it is the last, but only because we are all out of monsters to make men of.
It is my firm belief that the mighty are born to protect the weak, and manticores are strong.
Altogether very fair, and your judgment is correct. It is the means by which all divinity lives. We are because we are prayed to. We serve because we are.
Mercy is a virtue which can only be held by the strong, and I intend to deliver such a gift unending.
And that, however, is a point by which I disagree. I believe that even the weakest and most desperate man among us is prone to acts of mercy. There is someone who in the street is starving, and the one beside them is still offered a share of their meal. I would not do a disservice to the weak to say that they are incapable of anything.
As you say. And now I must apologize doubly, for I have come to beg for a favor, even though I've already taken more than my share from the gods.
And the gods have tasked all of you with more than any of you deserved. So you may ask what you will.
I am a soldier. Duty is its own reward.
Ah, of course. Regardless. Go ahead.
Far to the west, there lies a prize which I wish to seize, that which will help me to further combat this end of all things. But in return, the bearer of this great vessel wants a boon. I could have killed her, but her tale is a sad one, and while her curse was cruel, it was upon pirates. Her
Ah,
wife was slain by that fabled beast from afar, Velthamar. She
ah,
has
yes.
kept her body in gentle repose. I was hoping to resurrect her for naught but one day, as we have a potion created by the greatest of all alchemists, that when she dies, she will rise again as an immortal phoenix. In return, the dread vessel will be given to us.
In which case, this awakening. It is within my power, but such a feat is taxing, and I have spread my light out so very far. There is one among the gods whose specialty is in this resurrection and rebirth. Pray to her and she will answer you.
I am afraid that among my people, we only really worship 3 gods. I am not familiar with all of them.
I speak of Nefri, the phoenix, goddess of adventure and rebirth.
Oh, yeah.
Daughter of the Morrigan.
Does
One whose
she have,
existence is a magical long shot upon long shots.
does she have a shrine here?
She has a shrine anywhere there are birds.
Wait a minute. I know where there are giant flying birds that you can ride on.
I know where there's a whole bunch of birds you can certainly ride.
Yeah, but we know a griffin keep here.
Yeah.
Ralu rode one of them when she didn't have any wings, and then she
Yeah.
failed her try not to cry roll.
That's right, you can in fact just go to the Griffin Rookery.
I thank you for your counsel, Lord of Light.
Please. If all I must offer is counsel, then it is an easy day for me. For once. He will beam you one of those "the world's gonna be alright" smiles.
Summer has ended, and our hunt resumes. Are there any targets you need smoked?
You will find targets aplenty on your path. I need not point you to others. Leave some
Understood.
for the rest of the nights.
Well, if your light's spread kind of thin, we'll make sure you get the next divine shard thingy we find.
That would be quite a boon. And a boon I would owe to you all.
Nah. Though if you have a line on any of them, we've only got a couple of, like, maybe possiblies.
Tell me of your maybe possiblies, and I will confirm or deny.
Word vomit.
Oh,
Out of character. Or will deny. It's like, no, that's Anai.
no,
Deny is her sister.
deny. No, denial is a place in Egypt.
I was about to make that fucking joke.
Of course, of course. These all sound fitting. I cannot say for sure that the lead mine contains a shard of divinity, as its resilience to scrying is a natural feature. However, such a place has been seen by priests and clerics and criminals alike for many generations, as there were historically a great many pogroms against people of the faith, or by people of the faith. A lead mine is a good hiding spot, so long as you don't mind a little poisoning.
But the other two you think definitely do?
I believe so, yes.
Nice.
I don't know their exact origins, but I believe that a magic wrought in the name of the Morrigan is responsible for the events of the chapel,
Makes sense.
and the castle is one of the great works of Asmund.
Neat.
It's possible you'll find information about it in his library.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yes, I believe the Shadow Elf has seen to having it put up in Beacon Ward.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, that's at least 2 we can go get.
Is there a temple to Asmund in this city?
There's a temple to everyone in this city.
I have some books I need to return.
Well, if you're looking to return books, there is no better place than Asmund's own library in Beacon Ward.
Thank you. I will head there next.
Of course. Yeah. You
Yeah,
flash
thanks
all
again.
that smile again. It is my pleasure. Adventurers doing good deeds are their own ray of sunshine. You should all be quite proud of what you have accomplished so far. Some of your methods aside.
Cass just steps forward. I fucked good into a woman.
Yeah.
Look, it's not Cass's fault his penis banishes evil.
Like your dick is a Swiss Army knife. It is equipped to solve an unconscionable number of problems.
The dick is good, but it's not
Wait,
that
wait.
good.
What's Cass's name? What's his Cassiliophic multipass? The multi dick.
Yes, the multi.
Well, we're just trying our best, but hopefully things are working out. Or Cass will pause at that and then give Hagen a serious look. Do you think we're winning?
I believe that we are ahead in this race. However, when the finishing line comes to a head, the difference might prove negligible.
I know I have gravely wounded the masses. The downside to it being everything is the fact that when the sight devours it too.
Yes, I have noticed a distinct improvement in the Undying's capabilities. I believe she has you to thank for that.
She saved my life. I owe her a great deal more than simply devouring things for her. The Black Blade would have devoured me long ago.
Doesn't say anything, but just, has a lot of coffee face.
Huh?
It just considers that point, mulls over it. Perhaps I choose to believe that you would always have found a way. Because I always choose to believe in all of you. We are merely providing opportunities. It is you who take them.
I do have a question before we go. This is more of a philosophical one, and you do not need to respond. I am not immortal. When my count of days runs out, will I join you?
Who
We
do
are
you
talk-
believe in? Who do you want to be with? I can no longer tell you you will be in my domain as you would in any others.
We are taught in the Oasis that legionnaires don't die. We regroup at the gates of hell. I realize that is propaganda, but I want to go wherever Cass and Mai would go.
Then it would be to my realm. And no one would
Good to
deny
know.
you that fact. The place you'll go is where you want to be, assuming you have not lived a life of pure evil, godless hatred.
Then, when my count of days runs out, I may ask you to accept me.
You don't need to ask me anything. The invitation will always be at your door, and I hope is a great many years before you need to accept it.
I am yet young. Unless I am killed, I have another 200 years on me.
That's the point, my dear.
Thank you for your counsel. I must go now.
Of course. Go with my blessing, all of you.
Cass will give a deep bow, though his tail's like standing straight up, wagging this way and that as he does so.
Careful, if it wags too hard when you tip forward, it lifts your kilt.
Well, I'm sure Ralu and Maive enjoy the show.
I think that Maive is quick enough and has seen this motion enough times that she's like got a hand out already to like pinch the bottom of your kilt so that it doesn't just like fly up and moon while you stood in front of God. Usually she's totally down with it, but right now you're in front of God. It feels real weird to look at your asshole while God's right there, you know?
Well,
Where the sun don't shine in front of the sun god.
Yeah, that's just
See, well, that just means
wrong.
that the sun finally has shone there.
Well, no, that's only if you flip around, though. Moon him, and I don't recommend that.
Well, Hedrah, the scythe literally did save her. The Black Blade was corrupting her.
Yes,
the
but
scythe
it was...
ate the Black Blade.
Yeah, originally
Yes, I
it
know,
was
but-
Marifa's quote-unquote
Yeah,
gift.
yeah, her quote-unquote gift. Like, she was saved by Marifa, but the thing is, like, she was saved from, like, damnation and corruption by the Black Blade.
Yes.
She would have just straight up died in the if it were for Marifa's intervention.
Yeah.
Like, she hasn't forgotten that she owes Marifa a big one. Doesn't matter that it doesn't matter that the reality got undone. She still owes Marifa for giving her that chance. But she also states that she owes
I know
what
that.
Cass calls the Moon Mommy.
Yes, I know that. I know that, but still, didn't like. It didn't feel like. Oh yeah, give her all the
Uh,
that.
That was only part of the conversation, but I guess Ralu will make a perception check to see. Well, because she was talking to fucking Hagen, so she might not have noticed. Oh yeah, she notices. Alright, so before she moves on, she will tell Karin. You know what I meant. I know that I owe Marifa a great deal. If she ever has anything she needs of me, my scythe is ready. She needs only to ask.
Well, if you, well, you'll know it's her when you meet her.
Oh, will she? Hagen will.
Yeah, it's a goddess of secrets.
Hagen smirks.
I had that smirk back, like a kid. Like I just point to the cat there, so like it's not just secrets, my lord. Because the brief is of secrets and beasts.
It is very true.
So like,
Any creature that walks the street might indeed be the eyes of Marifa herself. Indeed, it is a common fact that people are like, you know, never whisper secrets around alley cats.
Yeah, no. If she calls, Ralu will answer, but she's a goddess of secrets. She hasn't said anything to her yet.
Ring, 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 ring.
Yeah,
ring,
I understand
ring,
that. It's like
ring.
much. It'd be like she's also a beast, so like if you meet her, then like it's like you'll know.
I meant no insult.
Don't worry. I understand. Just
No.
yeah, I understand. It's a weird thing.
I am going to go and apparently speak to 2 more gods. Do the rest of you want to come?
I'd be like noticing like
Yeah.
I will give a nod to see the fact that the bad cat is still attached to my skull, so just my skin just flops back and forth like that
If
on my face.
you are weary of my daughter's presence, you can move on. She will attach to me just as firmly, but she
No,
seems
this
to have
is
taken a liking to you.
this is really nice. It's like it's like the scratching, like really good. So like I'm following as long as she keeps doing that stuff. It's like it's really nice.
She'll
But it's like
likely
but
do that
every
until
time
she.
every time I nod, it's be like when you take the skin of a dog and pull it forward.
She'll likely do that until she gets too tired and falls asleep. Don't worry, if she falls asleep, we have a. We naturally clutch on. It's instinct. She's not gonna fall.
I just we just will not show that I can have a hoodie up, so she can sleep in it too as well.
What is closer, the temple to Nefri or the temple or Asmund's library?
Asmund's library is in Beacon Ward, and I believe the Griffin Rookery is in Merchant's Ward. So technically, you're closer to Merchant's Ward right now, which is just south of the Horn Pier, where you currently are.
Okay, so Beacon Ward is where the
If
library
you can
is.
hover over it, that's
Okay,
where
yeah,
Ash is. You can
yeah,
see
yeah.
the
I
shadow.
just figured
Yeah.
that out. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
let's go to the
see.
Rookery and Merchant's Ward first, then.
Yep, just across the river. No big deal.
All right.
Indeed, your journey through. This is the rich, fancy bit. It is nice and clean and peaceful. There are a number of, I wouldn't say hawkers, but there are street games being played instead. Very low entry, low money gambles going
They're playing
on.
craps.
Yeah, probably loads of like standing boards for playing chess or the game of
I don't gamble, but I unironically
Backgammon?
like this.
backgammon.
Backgammon. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't gamble, but I unironically like the sound of dice being rolled, just like I like the click of chess pieces being moved around.
Yeah, I think the backgammon actually is a really satisfying one because that's got like the click and sound of like the across a wooden board.
Oh yeah, you get you got the two types. You got the click clack.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you get the chic.
And the drag.
Chic.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm-mm. Very, very
I
fun
used to play
noises.
backgammon with my great grandma.
Yeah.
I do not know how to play that at all.
I do not really remember how to play it, but
No,
I played it with my great
but I've
grandma. I
forgotten.
used to,
But
yeah.
I also played it with my great grandma.
Yeah. Like I
Yeah.
played that
Everyone's
with my
great grandma
grandma.
taught them backgammon,
Yeah.
and we've all forgotten
It's
it by now.
backgammon and Chinese checkers is what we played.
Oh god, I was so shit at Chinese checkers.
All right.
Chinese checkers. The fuck is that?
I
Oh,
don't know what.
that!
Yeah. My grandma taught.
Oh,
Yeah, I played it against my
man,
nana.
I kick fucking ass with that shit.
I always lose at Chinese checkers.
I'm pretty sure the only time I won against my great grandma in any board game was when she let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call that Chinese chess. China.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so when we get there, Ralu will look around where the griffins are and wave to the other manticores.
Yeah, there are a few manticores around chilling. There is a I suppose it's responsible to call it an open air cafe, but it's more like someone just actually took the roof off of a restaurant instead. Like you can see all of the like standing pillars and posts for it are just open. And then maybe half a story above that, a cloth roof is being held up on wooden posts instead. So there's like a whole space for people to just swoop into the location without like crashing into people.
Where's the highest point of the rookery?
Would be the top of the rookery. I don't know what to tell you.
Listen, it's for my mind's eye. All right.
Yeah, I'm afraid that the highest point of a rookery is the top of the rookery. Like I can't describe that anymore. It's like saying,
is it like a tower?
Yes, it is like a tower. If you really
Okay.
want to like put your mind's eye to it, the little Warcraft 3 scout towers, the little stone ones.
Oh, okay.
Before they get any kind of weapon upgrade, it's like that, but it is open at the top and thatched, and it has a number of wooden posts jutting out of it at various points for griffins to roost on.
All right. I am going to ask the city cores if I can go to the top of the rookery.
Of course. They will ask if you want to take any griffin treats with you.
Yes, please.
Yes, I'll buy a few. I'm sure my daughter would enjoy it.
Your daughter immediately tries to eat one of the griffin treats.
Oh, I know.
And they're probably good for
But the
you.
thing is, it's probably
fine.
meat, so it's fine.
It's meat and a little grain.
Okay, yeah, but still, it's bat that away until like they're 3 years old.
Yeah.
Manta kittens can't digest grain.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, she can digest the meat part. It'll just, it'll come out like rabbit pellets. But yeah, she does. She smells meat and is like.
Yeah, I'll just give her some. I'll give her some pocket bacon.
Yep.
Pocket bacon.
It's a convenient choice. But yeah, griffins are. They eat a lot of food, and it would be very difficult to afford to give them just pure meat all the time.
Got it. Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Right.
there is filler stuff in it.
We'll go to the top and then help her daughter feed some griffins, and then she'll just start praying.
Yeah. While you are doing so, one of the particularly not old but weather-worn griffins. It's probably on the younger side, but it has clearly seen combat in its life. There are a number of like missing bald patches for fur and feather. There is a chip in the beak, and the intelligent gleam to their eyes is a little bit sharper than a lot of the other griffins who are, they're trained to entertain. They're living their best life, and this one is living their best early retirement, from what you can tell. And when you start praying, they will sit down next to you before going for like the full, like splay out all four limbs. At which point, Ashara will immediately try to like jump onto their back. All right. So Ashara and Khassid both attempt to hug the dangerous griffin. It proves to be very patient. Like it clearly bristles at being made contact with, but at no point ever lashes out. Like it's aware that you mean it no harm, but this is a creature who spent a lot of its life in combat, and they are very, very hardwired.
It's a warrior like Ralu. She gets it.
Yeah. This one has bird PTSD, you see.
I just got the regular kind.
Hooray! So yeah, you can see Cass. It's not really particularly enjoying the hug, but it is not like being violent in response. It's just being patient.
Cass will instead cut it short and just give him like the lion's share of treats.
Word your prayer unto me.
Every goddess of rebirth and adventure, I beg you to hear my plea. Darkness surrounds our world, and I seek every advantage. For what I need now, I need a day's miracle. 24 hours of life given to one taken by the fiend known as Veltamar, so that she may be reborn as a phoenix. In return, a great worship will be granted unto me, and my quest will become even more the easier to slam shut the doors of the apocalypse.
Alright. Alright, I dig it. You can make a religion test with advantage.
Uh-oh.
Before you do, Cass is going to throw a...
Uh-oh.
Man, what did I just say?
You said before, keep speaking. It's okay.
Meh. There you go.
Okay. Chuck a d6 in.
That's kind of low.
Yeah.
14.
Should we give Skow one of those inspiration tokens? I've got one to spend. If you think this is really important, it probably is important.
It is our best lead on getting that worship.
All right, Skow.
It's okay.
Elliot?
Wait. Listen, I have a question. What's your spell
Hmm.
level? Which spell levels do you have access to this with the
Me?
cadence?
Well,
Me?
look,
Oh.
Savin cast the spell and he cast it at 1. It doesn't
I-
matter if he has a higher one. That's what he cast right there. is what
I
he got.
can't cast third level spells, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's only
we're,
2
we're
levels.
half casters.
Right.
But third level's the highest we can ever get to, and that's at, like, what, level 10?
9. Yeah.
9.
As I was saying, take up your inspiration thing, Skow. Reroll it, Stray.
Okay. Come on, dice, don't fuck me now. Dice, you fucked me now.
You
Oh,
made it to 15.
I did make it at 15, but...
You did. Alright. As you say this earnest prayer, the battle-weathered griffin will turn its head to face you and look meaningfully in your eyes, Ralu. And it will then dip its head and hawks up what appears to be a scratched and dented golden pocket watch. It clatters down onto the wooden boards at your feet.
Lean down and pick it up.
It's sticky. It's drippy.
I have a child.
Fair.
You could have
I will
wiped
take
the
the
watch with
child.
the
I don't want to touch the thing.
I'm just saying, no. It's just like, oh, it's sticky and gross, and there's stuff all
Yeah,
over.
you're like,
It's just
whatever, there's a kid. Yeah. Mive will hand you a handkerchief, though.
Carefully wipe it off and look it over.
Yeah. And it looks to be a tightly clasped golden pocket watch. It's been dented and scratched, and to your expert eye, you have a sneaking suspicion this was in someone's pocket when they took an arrow. The soft metal must have saved them.
borrowed time.
Why? Yes, borrowed time. I suspect if I were to hazard a guess, winding the watch might be the trigger. Cass, could you look over this with me, please?
Yeah, sure. Oh, this is cool. Oh, it's so
Yeah, you are exactly correct. When you are holding this pocket watch, like it's got a front lid on it that's closed, and you can't undo the clasp at all, but you have easy access to the flicker and turner mechanism for it. You are fairly sure that a full wind back will reverse someone's time, as it were. Considering the corpse in question is gentle repose, you can nudge it back from the point at which they began being reposed.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I am racking up many debts to the gods, but just as with Marifa, if you ever need something, my scythe is yours.
The griffin will stand itself back up again and does like a very feline stretch for a half-bird creature as it is. You can see talons and claws both just sort of dig into the wooden floor of this portion of the rookery, and it will lean in and claim the treats you've purchased. And it will take wing again.
Good hunting, goddess of adventure.
Yeah, it does that very classic red-tailed hawk screech.
Ree!
Ree! Which then starts up a ree in all of the other nearby birds. It's probably not very musical. It's harmonized, but the actual sound is still cacophonic.
I went to a rookery when I was a kid as part of a
Yep.
field trip. It was cool.
Yeah, birds
There's
are awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in California. The one I went to was like a combination, like a rescue thing for like injured red-tail hawks and stuff like that, because we have a lot of those. They nurse them back to health and then throw them back outside.
I've only ever been to one rookery. Instead, we went to a donkey sanctuary a few times.
Donkeys are mean, dude.
The fuck were you doing in Kent?
All right, so to Beacon Ord next.
Yeah.
We'll just walk into the library and try to find the chief librarian, I guess.
Yeah. Are you walking the whole way?
Yeah, because I can't fly the bear.
You know, we could take a
Well,
griffin
I mean,
there.
Take a talk.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well,
We
you
could
take
take a
but
griffin there.
also you were in a metropolis. You could just be like, you could flag down a taxi, as it were.
Yeah,
What
that's true.
about-
Well, let's flag down. Yeah,
you could
let's
take
flag down a gondola.
Yeah, you could take a gondola instead of taking like a fucking 7-mile walk through a city.
I mean, I do that quite often when I go to cities, just because I like it.
Yeah, true. But you're.
That's how I find a lot of like my favorite. I have a rule that when I go into the city, I go into a restaurant I've never seen before based on its smell
Hey, that's a good rule.
or how nice the the Asian aunties handing out flyers are.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, you wouldn't get more than like 5 fucking, like, if you get to Ho Chi Minh City, you wouldn't be able to leave like your general area within like a kilometer because we just go to every store and eat yourself into stupor.
Yeah, that is my plan when I go to when I eventually get enough money and am able to go to Vietnam.
Shit, so good.
It's same with Kuala Lumpur and Osaka.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, Renner can speak for the fact that I live on Takeout Street. Like,
Yeah.
it's
I know
brutal.
because
it's
I know
tragic.
because you guys because I know your guys' trip where you're planning on taking her to the Indian place.
Yeah.
All right. So, is the chief librarian in?
Yeah, if you remember, the chief librarian of Asmund's library is a construct.
I don't remember that, but
Were you not part of Asmund's library?
I no, I was in that session. I just don't remember.
Okay, well, being the
I
gigantic
remember-
circular structure that it is with the bookmobile. The bookmobile, by the way, they have a brand new one.
Oh, nice. We did
Yay.
break the other one.
Yep. They have a brand new one. It looks like it's got not squeaky wheels, but it's got wheels on like soft suspension, so it's kind of bouncy and jouncy
Nice.
as it goes
It's got
around.
that like old cartooning, you know, like
Yeah, it's got that. It's got that
Like,
Disney
keep on
animation to
coming.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, when the country keep on coming.
exactly. You can hear music in your head as it goes around, even though it's being quiet as it does so, because library. uh, yeah, there is one of the construct protectors of the library. Welcome back. It's a pleasure to see you.
I have come to return what I borrowed. I know I still have a few months, but I have gone through the contents and taken what I needed.
That is wonderful. Would you like our assistance in returning these books to their rightful places, or will you be using this as an opportunity to browse the wonders of knowledge before you?
I am afraid that I am quite busy, but if I cannot spend time as much as I'd like to, but if you could show me where to return these, that would be wonderful.
Of course, walk with me. And then she will clip-a-clop her little hoofies and head down the stairs and begin like, the circuit around the place. And yeah, um, these like construct fawn look quite pleased with the fact that the library is full of people. Like it was a big structure despite being like a doorway and a tent before when you last entered it, but now it seems that the building is even larger as though it has grown to accommodate the much larger following of people coming in and out of this place.
Ralu's
The
glad to
walk
see.
doesn't the walk doesn't take any longer than you would think, despite the internals of this place doubling in size. You find yourself before the bookcase you intended on in record time.
Ralu will place the books back and return to the merchant. I promise this isn't out of a sense of arrogance, but I borrowed these books for a reason and now have condensed the knowledge even and exorcised the more dangerous mind warping information into a tome of information on how to hunt Voidborn.
Yeah,
Do you take
wonderful.
donations?
Of course we do. You are welcome to places in the essays section of the library, where a great many people take on information such as we offer and try to condense it down to subject-specific, bite-sized chunks. And that sounds very fitting for what you have done.
Yes, the only reason I ask is because this place is a ward against the forgetfulness of centuries, and if we fail, someone else might be able to take up our torch.
Oh, a well-thinking individual such as you could clearly never fail. You have Asmund's blessings, my dear. And yes, over here. And she will walk you to an aisle of, as she says, the essays section. You can see here there is less uniformity about like book bindings and any of that. Like some don't have like outer bindings at all. They are a pinned together selection of leaflets that have then just had a label put onto the front of them. By all accounts, yours looks like quite a nice leaflet sandwich compared to some of the other ones here, but people have been doing this for all sorts of different subjects. Chuck me a d4.
Okay.
What kind of like personal hobby subject do you find particularly interesting?
I make little boats.
All right. Then yeah, when you are putting that away, you can see that someone has done a essay on crafting the kits for those little boats.
May I borrow this, please?
Of course.
Thank you. Cass, look, it's a book about tiny boats.
Boats!
But just in a more hushed voice, say like, what are you supposed to also search for, like, mention shards in the library?
Search for what?
Information about other shards. The library. Aspen's library. You know, the one we're in.
There are history
Hagen
books
said.
here, yes, but there is no means for Oh, is this about a place that is specifically belonging to Asmund?
Yeah. Moving castle.
Ah, is this the one located here in the desert, or is it one located in the east?
I didn't even know there was one in the east, but yeah, the one here.
Very well, then. We have one on... Well, you shall see the section for yourself. And she will walk you over to an aisle. It's like a pretty dense wedge, but it is majoritively about grand scale arcane events. People who have used like one-time realm magics, or like even like fully destroyed dragon veins in the process of performing some act. Like a lot of that kind of cataclysmic stuff is catalogued in here, but some appear to be just like wonders of realm creation. And one of these appears to be about the creation of a walking realm. I suppose it would have been illiterate, so it would have been like the roaming realm.
That's cool.
Yeah, she will hand you. It's in Giblish. Yeah, she hands you the this book or essay. No, it wouldn't even be an essay. What would you call like a historical short piece? I know they have names.
Mm.
I don't know. Whatever. Well, she hands you this historical short piece on something called the Roaming Realm. Clearly, the spell means by which this is done has not been recorded, because that's comically dangerous and presumably someone's private work. Give me I suppose, history to review a book.
Sure, I'm good at that. Especially now. Let's see. Myve is trained in history. Cool. Well, I can always expert snack myself.
You can indeed. All right, I'm 17. Then, yeah, you may ask me 2 questions about the Roaming Realm.
Let's see. I mean, I guess the obvious question would be like, who created it?
It was created by... an individual named Alvin Thicor. He was the chosen of Asmund in the Dark Ages.
Well, then, how does one get aboard the moving castle without, getting squished?
To get onto the moving castle, stand upon the highest dune the castle roams in, hold a torch aloft at night, and ask the realm an enticing riddle.
What's in my pocket?
Trick question, you don't have pockets.
Who is the Batman?
Wow. Guess we need to find a really cool riddle.
I'll think of one. I'm not so good at riddles, but my mother is.
Well, we can ask her on the way.
Yes.
Which one?
Oh, uh, m- I call mom, and mother. Mother is my manticore mother. She is very clever with riddles.
Oh, awesome.
Mom likes limericks.
Limericks.
But yes,
There once was a man from Nantucket.
I plan to just turn to uh uh like the rest of the people that are here. It's like, yeah, I plan on dropping off a Shara in the Oasis. It's safer there. And manticores raise our children communally.
There are some wiggly noises from Ashara. I'm sure you've been like, "You gonna get to meet Grandma?"
Well, at
Although
least we
right
have
now
a
she is
house
probably like clinging off of Karin's back and snoring.
We have a house now, and I also have a room at my mother's house. And we also have 3 different um, bears of our children that will also look after our children just as we'll look after theirs.
Yeah.
Of all the faults of my people, the raising of children is not one of them. Children are beloved. They are the future of the Oasis, after all.
Hmm.
Although, hopefully we build a future where they won't have to be legionnaires if they don't want to.
Well, looks like you're already on the way to that, Han.
Well, there's more work to do. I must go speak to Anai.
All right. If I remember rightly, she went off to the clean pole to get some work done. And then when she says work, she does a little hip sway with it, which is to say, probably dance with Stace.
Oh,
Well, it would be rude not to bring spending cash then.
Gonna have a nice, pleasant chat with Anai, but you're still like flicking singles into the middle.
Well, yeah, it's her job.
Yeah, true. Yeah, fair.
Ralu respects her job.
Yeah,
Ralu,
gotta buy a nice tray of overpriced nachos and have a chat with her.
well, then I'll leave you to that. I will take the little one home.
Yeah.
Very
You can,
well. There's milk in the kitchen if you need it.
I mean, I don't ever have a problem finding milk. Not these days.
Fair enough. Well, Tally, would you like to come?
To a strip club? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure it's my scene. Yeah, of course.
Now go with Cass.
Yeah. Maeve will get out the snuggling scarf and wrap it tightly around your neck, Cass, so that O'Share can cling on while you carry her home.
You don't get all scratched up.
Oh, I just, if she's still sleeping on me, it's just.
She is
walk
currently
with
like
her.
latched onto your back, yeah, but at some point she'll need moving off onto someone else.
Don't worry, I can just get some stuff, a few scarves around, just keep her a papoose over the back.
Oh, you don't even need to do that. Like she is like properly latched on. Indeed, to like get her moved up and then to latch onto Cass, you have to like do a little arm scoop underneath and push your hand into her toe beans from behind.
Oh yeah, you literally
So they
have to like.
yeah, you have to unhook the child if you want to move them.
Remember, manticores are bat and cat, and they have
Yep.
the bat instinct of clinging on to their
Okay,
moms.
Yeah, but then I'll just walk with your back
Yeah, you
home
can walk back
so
to the
that
house
she
for now.
gets. Yeah, so keep her nice and cooled,
Makes sense.
climate air conditioned.
Well, I gotta go see Anai.
Yeah. And indeed, in this interim, Anai, while plans have been made and debts have been called in and paid in return, what you been doing? Dancing with the girlfriend?
Yeah, pretty much just doing sets up there and returning to a night of normalcy with her.
Yeah. Stasis probably left and then come back with a bunch of like drinks and snacks that aren't this place's one. Like nothing wrong with the clean poles, food and drink, and you get it free. But obviously, you guys have been here for a long time. It would just be the same stuff you have all the time otherwise. So
Of
they don't
course.
mind you like eating and drinking different things as long as it's in like changing rooms between sets and all of that.
Yeah, so long as it's not just like out in the big old bar area.
Yeah. Just sitting there. There's just like a fucking tray of Buffalo Wild Wings sitting next to a strip pole. So be like, there's something wrong with this scene.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm probably in the middle of a set as like I guess Ralu walks in or something like that.
Yeah, Ralu and Tally as well. Curvy plush Moo Manticore. Although surprisingly less betitted than Ralu, much to her ever-loving frustration.
Huh? No, she's not.
Until she
You've
got
seen the art.
blasted, until she got reblasted at Triple M. Well, no, yeah, but you recently got Maoki.
Yeah, still, like, Ralu is gonna be a bit bigger, but the thing is, freaking, what's her name, has, like, triple M's. Ralu's only up to, like, G's.
Fair enough. I guess it's just more proportion than anything.
Yeah, but it's why, when Ralu asked how she's able to fly, she laughed at her and just shoved her head in her cleavage. 'Cause she flies
it is
like
true. Yeah,
Bumblebee.
she flies on Bumblebee rules. It's true.
Yeah, we'll pay and then sit down. Not gonna
Thank
start yelling at her during her set. She's not gonna be rude.
Yeah, for sure. And you can see it's it's still like pretty early in the day. So most of the people who are in here are enjoying the strip show. Besides a few dyed in the wool lifers, let's put it. Most of them are there to like eat and drink socially. So yeah, when their set comes to a close and the musician, or at least the main musician, goes on break, and then someone settles in to do what is effectively like tavern background music. Yeah, and Stace both notice Ralu and Tally.
Just gonna try to wave them over.
Sure, I'll make my way over and give the typical sachet as I go.
Yeah,
Got to keep up appearances for the club.
of course, of course. Stace will go to the back room and probably like grab two like little silk robes that you just toss on over yourselves.
Right then. This just a pleasure visit, or
Work. If it was a pleasure, then you know that Cass would be in the splash zone.
I figure someone has to take care of your kid at the house, so kind of rotates out who goes on the dates.
Tally goes.
It's how my kind raise children. Takes a village, after all. She's very much enjoying Aunt Karin in her bear form.
I'm sure. So, what is it then?
I need you to deliver orders. Can you send to Sarah, please?
I guess, yeah. What does she need? Remember, keep it 25 words.
Simply tell her, cast off with the Defiant, meet us in El Dorado. We go hunting.
All right, I'll preface it, Ralu's orders, and there we go. It's all sent off.
Yeah, the response is, "Oh, excellent. Do you need us to bring anything with us?"
No, we are heading back to the Oasis.
Okie dokie then. We shall see you as soon as we can. Repairs are complete. Just need to make sure everything is ship.
She ran into the word limit.
It's fine. Sometimes she has a tendency to use 5 words when one will do. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
There's something wild about Ralu being the one to say that.
Now, if you really want to tip me, if you really
Hey,
want to thank me,
listen.
give me a big old tip here, and I'll just lean the chest forward, as you do in the strip club.
There's
Oh.
now a platinum coin in between your titties.
Yeah,
There you
Tally
go,
pulls out a
atta
gold
girl.
coin and does like she even does like the little flick, like think, it lands in there. Yeah, little fist bump. Stace will giggle.
It's going to be slightly awkward if you take up my great grandmother's proposition.
Tally gasps, "Do it anyway. It'll be funny." And also, she's the golden mother. How could you not? She's like gonna put both of her hands, her big paws over Ralu's ears. Like, there's no way she can actually block out the sound completely. She's like, "I will be supremely disappointed if you don't. You would get to lay God, and the golden mother's beautiful." And then she'll take her hands away again.
Like I said, it's something to take under consideration.
Got to consider the heck out of it then.
Alright. It will take a few days for them to be here, so be ready to cast off then. Stacy, are you staying here or would you like to join us?
Join you for what? Sorry, I was just thinking about stuff.
High adventure and possibly meeting the Golden Mother so you can size her up yourself. She's going to take both of you.
Tempting. Yeah, I guess I'm ahead on my work. Don't know how I get back to Las Dorado after though.
We can either hire you a sloop or we'll drop you off ourselves.
Fair enough then. Yeah, love to. Uh, I'd love to meet her. It sounds wild.
I want to go directly to the Great Oasis as soon as they appear, but I understand if you want to stop off by your parents first, and is that something you want to do?
As much as I do want to go there, it is quite out the way from everything else.
Mm.
If we're going straight to that oasis, I'll probably just do a sending to Papa and see about talking with him there.
Ooh, Stace will put her hand up. I would love a chance to go and see them. That's for sure. I totally said I'd come and visit last time, but I never got a chance to. If you want your current ship taken back up to them, then I can be the escort for that. Just have to, like, borrow a manticore or two, if that's all right.
You do not have. I thought there was an outpost of your company here. Don't you have captains? Don't get me wrong. I'm more than willing to lend you one of my soldiers. My legionnaires are excellent sailors, but
It's
I would
true. I
have
could.
thought Anai you would have used her own companies.
I mean, then she looked at it. It's just weird asking. It's a nice family company, not my company. But yeah, can I borrow some like sailors from here and I then and do the trip up to Last Light and meet the folks?
Pick up your father and then sail to the Oasis.
Yes, we can talk about it with them, see who we have available here. I imagine
Excellent.
some of them are still on break here.
And finally, we now have the means to get that vessel.
Oh, good.
I
Ooh, is this the
prayed.
giant one?
Yes,
The very big one.
Sweet.
I prayed to Nefri, and she gave me the ability to rewind time for that girl for a day. If we feed her the Phoenix potion, then the accord will be completed and the vessel will be ours.
Awesome.
Good.
This is gonna be a weird personal question on my part, actually, Raleigh. Do you guys know how to make another one of those Phoenix potions?
I don't know. It was made by our alchemist. I'll ask.
I've talked with her a little bit about it. The ingredients are rare and require adventuring to do so, but theoretically, yes.
Fortunately, we are adventurers. Why?
To
Come
bring
on,
my
Ralu. You know why.
My apologies. My life is filled with constant streams of information and tasks. I forgot.
My dad's currently a ghoul. A wisp.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we should. Um, if we use this potion for this woman, then I swear to you that I will find whatever ingredients are necessary and give them to our alchemist to make another.
Thank you. That means a lot, and I appreciate it. I know you don't have to go that far.
I have
But
never lied in
I'm
my
glad that you will.
life. My word is my bond.
Well, thank you. I definitely will.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to strong arm you into it at least.
So, that should be everything. I don't believe I've forgotten anything. Tally?
Hmm?
Oh, yes. Finally. Nai, I wanted to ask if you wanted to co-write a paper on the vessel with me. If you handle the esoterica and I handle the engineering, it should be a fairly good paper to submit to the university.
I'm gonna give you a curious look. You asked about that way earlier, but answer is still yes.
Tally would put her. Raleigh's just frazzled. She just went like back and forth between multiple gods and stuff over things.
I have just spoken with two gods and returned books to another. The library is well stocked now, by the way. You should go.
You think I haven't been? I mean,
Yeah,
there's
you've,
one
don't
yeah.
place
know.
that I go
She's
constantly in this place.
Yep.
We've been busy over these last few months. I've been busy raising a child. We haven't
Sure,
talked much.
sure. Fair enough. Admittedly, my searching in that library hasn't borne too much fruit, given that there really hasn't been much experimentation trying to bridge arcane into divine and back and forth.
Mm. But knowledge is its own reward, and if no research has been done yet, that simply means you'll be the first. Certainly seems like Archmage material.
Yeah.
It's
I
on the
mean,
back
like
burner.
doing preliminary looks into it, you probably discovered the closest things to like arcane divine stuff is like a eugenics program.
Yeah, it's on the back burner. I've had more progress regarding Luminarias than I have that other project.
There. Well, I
Speaking of, I
still.
actually got samples made, and they're going to be on the boat with us.
Oh, excellent.
Mm.
Speaking of, I still have more work to do. I must go speak with my detective and then get everything ready for casting off. I'll send a runner to you in a few days.
Oh,
Sure,
that reminds
sure.
me. Stace will put her hand up. Raleigh, you like to make boat models, right? I
Yes.
remember Cass mentioning it. Did you know that there is a model of the Dragon's Wake?
Tell me where to buy it.
You own it. You've been working one, remember?
I thought we finished the other one.
Oh, that's
'Cause
true.
we were
Yes, you did
yeah,
finish that one, right? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
We're at 4 out of 6 weeks for the ship of the line one that we were already working on.
Yeah. Yeah, she will point you towards another craft store. Like it's as you would expect from a fucking poor student. Big fan of James Workshop, you know.
Yeah.
She towards one of her favorite craft shops. They do like, you know, midweek war game tournaments and all sorts, but they happen to have a particularly lovely selection of ships and racing ships. In fact, one of the racing ships you recognize as a design, very, very new one that's just come out, you saw the previous year. It was being tested on the salt flats when
Nice.
you went by. You saw that one and got some like ticket money out of taking rich nobles to see how their investments were doing in a mock race.
Yeah, I'll pick up one of those. Cass will be excited. Yeah, and yeah, Ralu's gonna take off unless you have anything else.
No, I should get back to it soon. People want to see these bounce after all. And I gotta fund the wargame addiction.
Understandable. Both of you have a nice day.
Yeah, and you too as well.
See you later.
All right,
Yeah.
and this should be the last thing for this city on my list.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go to wherever the detective, you know, like where the detective's like smoky room is, where you know his hangout.
Yeah.
Where,
Or
you know,
you could go to the office that he's currently living out of.
yeah. Just rap on the rap on the window that has like that's kind of a faded smudge Detective Sam Spade or whatever.
Like we've turned from high fantasy to noir.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
Literally, the moment that she opens the doorway to his office, you like the color bleaches out of the world and turns noir. It's just all
Yeah.
black and white as you walk in.
Because I did ask,
you hear a soft backing track.
yeah, I did ask Skow if there was. I think I described him as a hard-bitten, hard-drinking detective. Maybe a little bit down on his luck, but once you sick him on someone, he's like a bulldog. So this is the guy. Yeah, this is the guy I hired.
And as you walk in, you can see that there is a sofa in the corner of an office, and the detective is like laid out across it, hat across face. He's just lifted the hat to peek, and you can see one of his hands retreat and put away a hand crossbow that he like pulled out from underneath it.
Hey, I wanted. Yeah, I'm upset about it too.
Okay. We'll get to the Brienne bit in a moment. That is actually a fun reveal.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna nod at him. I have instructed the bank to extend your line of credit for another year. I'm casting off in a few days and going hunting. Just simply want to tell you to continue your work. You've done a good job, and keep yourself safe. Things are getting dangerous out there.
And don't worry, doll. Danger still remains my middle name. And I appreciate the extended credit. I've been spending, admittedly, a lot of it getting less than savory people off of my back for previous events. Don't worry about it.
If you run into any trouble, I have talked with Mama, and you can hole up with her.
The infamous Mama? Not quite sure that I should really be hanging around. You're not supposed to put a fox in the henhouse.
It's
They are
simply
still
an
criminals.
Yes, but in times of emergency, some things get overlooked.
Of course. Yeah, it might well be that if I'm turning a blind eye, they'll let a blind man into their home.
Farewell, detective. Good hunting.
Good hunting to you too, Miss Ralu. You are one dangerous dame, and I fear for the enemy who's going to walk up toe-to-toe with you.
I don't have any many living enemies, it's true.
Well, may they continue to become dead, and hopefully not undead.
So for my final two things, Skow, just really quick.
Hold up, no,
we're
we're gonna put a break in that.
Oh no!
because Savin asked the question
I
about
don't want to
Brienne.
forget.
You'll just have to try real hard to remember. Yeah, Brienne has been regularly seeing Ara. Like originally, if you remember, Ara was like, I'll fuck around, but I don't really want serious relations with young mortal folk. Like, I mean, if you're not like older than a couple thousand years, I'm not really all about that stuff. Turns out, real Brienne actually does meet Ara's quite strict requirements for an actual partner.
Yeah.
And after returning and having another very nice time, insists on doing a proper courting. Brienne, at a point, has definitely come to you guys for dating advice. Like, she's obviously like dated and had families, like whole lifetimes of it, but she's not really dated a dragon in any of those lifetimes.
Aw, Cass is so all over this.
So listen, the success to
Laying
any
on-
good relationship is doing a good amount of hate fucking at the start.
Laying on the bed, kicking his heels up.
Yep. You know, Brienne will ask for advice and like, you know, describe some of her likes, foods that she enjoys, admits like a lot of the very fancy things that Ara is into. She is wholly more capable of performing as a dragon than she is as a mortal. Like if she wants fish, you can go out and get hella fish, you know, etc., etc. Well, yeah, she's just like, I don't know how to court a dragon. She expects to be courted. I'm not stinking rich, unfortunately.
Well, look, Cass
I'm
is
fairly certain she's the.
perfectly willing to turn all of the resources of his little enterprise to assisting this endeavor.
Also, I'm fairly certain that the jewels that she wants to claim is you.
Oh, shucks.
That's
Bit
the
early
actual
for
jewels
that.
don't
We're
make a
going to be
bad gift.
courting for like at least a decade, you know.
Only a decade? I was expected longer. That's gonna be moving relatively quick for her.
She flicks something at you, whatever it's hand. Flick. Yeah.
Go to Masika's.
Some of us didn't spend 10 years assuming that our biggest crush was our hugest enemy.
Go to Masika's. Get a few dresses.
That is certainly something I'm on the hook for.
I very much like your style, but bloody executioner may be hot, but sometimes you do want a little black dress.
I suppose so.
You would look so cute in a sundress, too.
A sundress, you don't think that's a little too shiny and flowy for me?
No, definitely not. You would slay.
Give me a persuade.
Alright.
Catsuck is agreeing with you. Like,
Look, the
pulling
Cat's
up
not can't help with a
Cat's
social
nodding.
test, but there are more than enough people who are literally trying to manufacture this. Ralu is quite literally helping by being the first one to say, like, you know, we've got to change that garb up.
Yeah, I mean,
with a
listen.
crit, she'll be like, fine,
Tiny.
well then, call me a regular dragon slayer. I shall go and select some sundresses.
Listen, not blowjob. Bloodborne chic is certainly cool, but the thing is, you need to change it up for like a romantic dating thing. You can't wear blood-stained. I just killed the cleric beast to like a third date. Come on now.
Unless you're into
You gotta
that,
get the
then you
blowjob
absolutely
chic.
can.
Blowjob chic. You know, I mean, she has like other clothing, but it is definitely just like trousers and shirts.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like she doesn't.
She will.
She
she's been
doesn't
persuaded
necessarily
she will
need to
go
get like
us.
the flowiest of dresses, but you know, like the gothy dresses we post in our art archives. I know you don't look in there, but everyone else knows what I'm
Yeah, I
talking
mean,
about.
I get the idea. Yeah. Well, if it isn't the blowjob brothers. Yeah. All right. You have definitely twisted her arm, and she is gonna go take Ara out for a nice date, and she'll wear her big fancy sundress. At
Here,
least
I'll
at one
real
point, you
classic.
guys see this gold dragon like take off over the sky and just heads towards open ocean for a nice break.
I'll put what I was talking about in VCT.
Yeah.
Get her what? Slip herself into one of those. It still matches her aesthetic, but
Yeah, it's a very good look right there. I approve.
you can still be broody and gothy and still show off a little bit.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, she will go for like a full flowy sundress. You know, she's a gold dragon. Gotta
Yeah.
shine up for him occasionally as well. So she gets a nice bright sundress. And yeah, they go out and have themselves a lovely day on the open ocean.
Nice.
Let's see here. Who else gets up to stuff? I think no one else is doing anything exciting.
Has Stacy's sister done anything more of like their dad's research, or that come to a
Ooh.
conclusion?
That already finished last time. She hasn't really been set to another task at this point, and she was told not to set herself to another task because it might make her a target.
Fair enough.
Because she wants to do more to help, but everyone's been sort of stuck on doing so. She's definitely come and visited though to see the kid and be social.
Understandable.
Peg Cass, I mean, be social.
Yay!
Hey, Cass, he's listening.
Like, look at she's so sweet and innocent.
Oh,
Yay.
She would definitely not peg Cass.
That's the first person Cass
Never,
ever had
ever.
sex with,
Bird.
and it was him getting pegged.
Cass. Yeah. The fact that
then
lined up was the same person. Perfect. Let's see here.
there's
Yeah.
Masika
Okay then.
giving Cass an invisibility cloak.
Yay! Invisibility cloak.
And one for
all right.
Tinker as well.
Yes, Tinker loves their invisibility cloak. Always doing bird mischief, eating delicious treats. All right, Ralu.
All right, my last two things. One should be pretty quick.
All right.
You remember what's her name? The dragon lady that we gave the egg to? I forget her name.
Yes.
She was going to rustle up her own like little group of sellswords, and I told her that once I have all of the information on how to hunt Voidborn is down, I'd give her a copy. I'm gonna mail her a copy.
Yeah, makes sense. It's not a problem at all.
All right, and then finally, over the course of a few weeks, Ralu is just going to wave everyone off and then disappear by herself and go to MMM. And then after that, the fruits of what she's doing is going to appear in, you guys know the tubes the artwork comes in? So, like, to protect the art?
The cardboard poster tubes. Yeah.
Yeah. Ralu's going to leave one for Maeve, for Cass, for Callie. And when you guys crack them open, they are all nude, tasteful pinups of her,
Nice.
drawn by an art bimbo. And does
Ralu
damage?
went and found a suspiciously wealthy fairy.
Yeah. Well, no. In this case, Ralu is the suspiciously wealthy fairy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and went. Who is the artist who you pester for all of this stuff?
Yeah. And does Damsha have a shrine here?
I can only tell you this so many times. Everyone has a shrine here. You're in the Megatropolis.
Yeah, but they're Dark Pantheon.
Everyone has them.
Okay.
You can find churches and chapels to cults that don't even exist anymore. Like.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. And yeah, she's gonna drop off one in like the offering thing for Damsa because she doesn't want to bother her. She knows she's busy, but
yeah.
And then two are going to be wrapped up and mailed to Anno and Siri.
Nice. They currently.
They're north somewhere. I forget where they are. I think they're in Lost Light.
They are currently in Lost Light. You are correct.
Another reason to go to Last Light.
Yeah. Well, they are in like Or's Rest, more correct than Last Light itself. Like they don't make adventure money like you guys do. They can't afford to just like stay in Last Light for the entirety of summer. They are currently renting a little place in Or's Rest while they do work in the area.
And Ralu will give one to the communal boyfriend.
The communal boyfriend.
Yeah, the elf twink.
The twunk.
At MMM.
Yeah. He calls you an absolute doll.
Hey, He gets that and a goodbye blowjob because she's heading out again.
Ah, nice. He will never say no to a goodbye blowjob. They're his second favorite thing. The other one is a hello blowjob. So, make sure to come back safely so we can get his favorite thing.
And that is everything wrapped up that I need to do in this city. I have prepare yourself for when we get to the Oasis.
The Oasis. Yeah. How
Can you
about
move us over to the map, please?
I'm about to do exactly that.
So,
How about we
where-
figure out your actual path then? Because you have a whole bunch of different options available to you now. Do you
guess-
still want to hire an adventuring party to go into the Eastern-S Lake Chapel?
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Okie dokie. So you guys do not have to make that leg of a journey. That will be something I'll be prepping for next session, which will be fun. A little short.
I still think that it'd be faster for us to go directly to the Great Oasis and send your waifu up to Lost Light and then have her come down. So if we send her now, she should be able to meet us in the Great Oasis at the same time with your dad.
Hold on, if we just...
Well, that depends on what we're doing, because we might be going to the moving castle first.
Yeah, we're going to the moving castle, because that's where the next divine chart is, so we just go like, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah,
because
a nice parents can just visit later.
Okay. Yeah, because I want most importantly, I need to drop off my kid.
Yeah,
So that's the first place
the
we need
Oasis
to go
is
to.
probably your first stop.
I did want to get the dowry stuff sorted out before getting
Don't-
to Oasis. That's fine.
Yeah, don't they live at Last Light? Or close to it, Or's Rest, whatever?
They live in Or's Rest.
Well,
a
yeah,
nice
we'll
family.
just visit them on our way past.
And we could also your dad's a rogue trader. We can ask him to meet us. We can ask him to meet us there.
Don't worry, they insist they will come and see to the great. They will visit the Golden Mother in their own time.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk to them and get it sorted out.
Yeah,
Before
that's
we had,
what
gotten there beforehand.
Amxal wanted. So that's why I was
Yeah.
saying, why don't we just two
You'd
birds, one
be
stone?
meeting them to talk to them about it. I mean,
Yeah.
you'll be able to go up there, see the Gold Mother, and then go up and see your parents. You'll still have a chance to talk to them before this is finalized anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
So
anything,
are we
it
taking?
gives Gold another chance to put the moves on you before you've decided fully.
All right. So are we taking your waifu with us, or is she taking your ship and going to your parents' house?
I mean, we're still on our ship here. We have to take that ship out to the Golden Oasis, where the current...
No, we're being
they're delivering
met
one.
here. Yeah,
We're bringing
that
that
was
here.
that was the
Alright.
the sending that you sent. I told them to mount up. So my crew is dropping off our warship.
Well,
Yep.
then we don't need
You
to go
can
to the
move
Golden
a little-
Oasis, really. They can just bring the kid back there.
What? No.
How do they bring the kid back there if they're dropping off a ship with you guys?
Are they coming with us on the ship again?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
they'll
okay.
come with you back to the Oasis so that they can
Oh. Well,
get their
why are
ride
they
home.
bringing the ship all the way out here?
Because it's faster than luck.
I
It's
guess.
a very fast. It was a very fast ship, and this wasn't even my idea. It was you and Amxal's idea.
What?
Like
What?
a couple of weeks ago, you guys said just have them drop off the ship here.
Yeah, but we weren't going to the fucking Golden Oasis then.
We always were
Mm.
gonna, but yeah.
You
Why
say so.
not just have them come in? Why not have them just come in the fast ship and drop it off? It also means that because I'm also thinking about travel rolls. We just got a nice ship fixed. Imagine us rolling really badly on travel rolls and then immediately getting to a fight and immediately breaking her ship.
Me?
That would be the fucking
We just
funniest
got a new
shit.
paint. Yeah, we just got a new paint job and had everything repaired and restored to being a pleasure yacht, not a warship. So we're having the warship come to us. We're taking the warship. Anai, do you want Stacy to go and stay with your parents for a little bit, or is she coming with us to go and see if?
She'll come with you guys so that she can see the Grey Oasis, and then she'll get just dropped off in Or's Rest.
Awesome. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, this looks like the plan. Here,
It's
here,
it's a nice
here.
little group.
I guess I'll
Yeah.
have some of my people from like our offices here take my ship back to Or's Rest. That way I don't have to pay like fees for having it stationed here in Los Dorado.
Yeah.
You even have to pay fees?
They don't. They don't have to, but Cass's family will, appreciate no longer having it in their dock.
Oh, no. I was just meaning that you could just moor it into one of your company's things, right?
I mean, that's still land that they pay
That's-
for, and they have ships
Yeah,
that
still land we
already
pay for and
work
everything like
there.
that.
It's like saying I'm going to park my like sedan in the place where we keep our Peterbilts.
Listen, man, it's rich people shit. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it is rich people shit. She absolutely could, but it would be costing the company money every single day that she did that.
Yeah, and I'm not going to cost the Papa's company more money than I have to.
Yeah, you can have it delivered. They might even just pull a fast one and get like a small courier job to run it up there at the same time. Double dip. Like
Yeah.
adventurers would do.
Absolutely. In fact, I encourage them to. If they can somehow make a little bit of
That's
extra.
some good capitalist thinking.
That's some good capitalist thinking. Just don't damage my ship.
Of course, man. We wouldn't dream it.
Yeah, we're not going to go right through the mountains because it's difficult terrain, but we're going to skirt around it. That's the general.
No. She's talking about her the people delivering the boat back to Hedrah.
I'm talking to Hedrah.
No, we're definitely going to go in a straight line. We're going to go right across the water.
Just a whole ass.
Crash into the mountains. No. Realistically, it's like and then and then
Allow me.
How do you do the button thing? It's all
Q.
or
Q. So you're on your
Or,
ruler,
or hold shift and just keep clicking point by point.
or you just hit
Okay.
Q at random points along the way.
Or you can
Here you
right
go.
click at points along the way.
That's true as well.
Yeah, there are so many ways to do it. There you go.
Yeah. It's no problem. And we're using the new journey stuff rules, right? So we're each doing checks on it.
Yes. Instead, it will be a skill test with a sliding scale of things what can happen, but that will probably be next session.
no.
Understandable.
Oh, a short one, huh?
Yeah.
Or Loam didn't
Oh,
get to
I
do
crave
literally
the
anything.
certain.
Yeah, poor Loam. Did Loam have anything short
To be
over
fair,
downtime?
Devi was up and down the entire time.
Ah, that's true.
I don't know if he's at the computer right now.
I know Loam
As you
wanted
can
to
see.
like.
I mean, he
Yeah,
could be at the
get
computer,
person
just not
for-
paying attention.
I know Kino wanted to like get someone involved for
Not you, Pets.
getting that business back on the ground, but I guess that might be handled in between sessions on
Also,
RP or something.
Just hand
Don't-
in between, yeah.
Don't the new travel rules still have like encounters along the way? Because
Potentially.
we should probably do that now so you can prep it for next week.
Well, we're not going to be doing that next week.
No,
Next week's gonna
next
be the
week
short shot.
is the short shot, the chapel.
Fine, but it's still like if what happens if we roll really either good or badly, and you just have to make something up right then and there.
It will be fine.
Fine.
I'm used to it. Don't worry.
I know.
Oh,
Okay. I'm clicking around, fiddling with
no, I
lines.
was trying. I was trying
Nope.
to actually get that to work. So that was because it's like
You
okay,
you can
two.
try it.
So
You can try it on this page if you really want to.
Yeah, I tried. It's like it didn't stick. It just doesn't stick.
like I said, just hit Q along points of it.
Never
Okay,
let go
no,
of
that's-
left click.
Okay, now let's go left click and then
Never let go of left click. Just tap Q. Just press it once, and then keep moving.
There you go.
Press it once, keep moving.
okay. So
There you go.
I have to keep.
Yeah, you have to
Holding
keep
down.
holding it.
Okay.
Oh God! Enough with your accursed lines.
Now there's only one set of lines that needs to be here. Okay, you just gotta focus up here. There you go. Focus right there.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, I sorry. I can't hear. I can't hear. Can't hear you. Sorry.
All right. Anyway.
I did forget something, but we could do it in
That you can go fuck yourself.
How dare you, madam? Everything I had to do was important.
It's true. You did have all important things. It's just the fact that you kept forgetting you had more important things.
Fuck that bronchitis I got, apparently.
Yeah, fuck that noise. All right. Do you people save an innocent life?
Nope.
No.
The Philo Solo referred to? No.
Nope.
Learn something new about the World Attitude Journal.
We learned more stuff about the walk-in castle.
Hell yeah.
I think I got a riddle for that one already, too.
Nice.
Aspenland.
Did take
you
on
call
or
it
create a
Aspenland?
major quest or complete a quest?
We took on the quest
no, we
to
just
retrieve
progressed
the
a lot.
shard from the castle, which we didn't know was there until like this session.
Oh.
Sure. That makes sense, yeah. Uncover a magic common treasure hoard.
I mean, I got the timey-wimey watch, but I'm not sure if that counts.
No, it's just a
Yeah, that's a
quest
consumable.
MacGuffin.
It's MacGuffin.
Yeah.
It's just a digi bullet point accrue MacGuffins. It looks like a 2 EXP.
I think so.
Not bad for 2 hours.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we can get a couple more XP next session, we can level up in the Golden Oasis. Or at Last
true.
Light.
True.
You just have to have one big
278.
session.
Just
275.
finish our vacation, then immediately take another vacation.
I just need to have a full 5 to get enough for a level up.
Today's session note is put down as one more thing.
And I
Although I
just,
guess I had-
and I
guess I
just
did.
levels
I
up.
gotta
the-
go rewatch Jackie Chan Adventures.
I just had like days extra. I probably could have actually done like a training action, but whatever.
Yes.
And I just levels up, just bouncing on the Golden Mother's Rod.
I'm into it. Anyway, if you're watching on the stream or YouTube,
Right.
thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for 70. Until then, adios and do take care.